Welcome back to Popcorn and Beer, where we have your butter on top, How to Train Your Dragon live action of the drunk classic Hot Rod Lego. Welcome in to Popcorn and Beers, where some use tomatoes and others use thumbs. We use the stuff that gets you drunk. And that's right, you heard it correctly. We are your boyfriend's girlfriend's favorite movie review podcast, airing today. No, I'm just kidding. It's airing Tuesday. It's airing whatever day you watch it, really.
Today is today.
Kind of like our Butter on Top this week. You could have kind of watched this whenever you wanted, maybe just not live action. Josh, you got to the theater to see How to Train Your Dragons because the animated feature has a special place in your heart. That I'm still trying to understand. You still have caught me off guard with that being one of your favorite animated features, but it threw me a little bit. But talk to me about the live action.
Well, okay, just real briefly, I like dragons. That's it. I like dragons.
That'll do it.
All right, so rarely get to see the butter on top. I got to see it this week. How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, I don't know about shot for shot, but it captured the essence 100%. This is the old movie. It's the same movie. That makes it good. It's a good movie, right? One thing that did improve is the CG. They changed the style a little bit, but the CG was wonderful. A little bit more hyper, or a little bit more photorealistic. You know what I mean? Realistic dragons, real dragons. But the costuming was great. The casting choices were good.
We weren't born back then, Josh.
No, I mean that's not what Vikings were, but it looked cool. You know what I mean?
How do we know that? How do we know? How do we know? We don't know.
Everybody's cool weapon. I was like, oh, I want that. And everybody's leather armor. I was like, I want that too. But yeah, casting choice. Almost everybody like looked exactly like they did in the CG movie, especially the twins. Like, how'd they nail that so hard? Like, it was perfect. Like the skinny, lanky guy looked exactly like that in the cartoon or the CG movie. The only thing that I think is lost is a little bit of personality. I think the main character, what's his name?
Toothless.
Hiccup.
Hiccup, yeah.
Well, Hiccup and Toothless.
What'd you call him, Jordan?
Toothless.
Toothless, the dragon. Yeah, that's the dragon's name. But a little bit Toothless. Not much, but Hiccup had way more personality in the original movie. I think the voice actor, I forgot his name, but he's great. He brought more to the role than this new guy, but the new guy fit the bill. It was fine.
Well, he's got to compete with some heavy hitters too in this. Like Gerard Butler, like was acting. He was ass on in this one. Like Gerard Butler was a Viking in this movie. Like this wasn't one of the performances where he kind of hones it in. Like this one, he was going for it.
He's like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I was born
in
for.
His wheelhouse, yeah.
And it's also like he's revisiting. He was the voice actor in the movie, the original movie. So like he's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put these shoes back on. Yeah. But the
Rain of Fire for kids.
Rain of Fire for kids. Yeah. But I mean, I like the original because I didn't think it was going to be much, and then I was like, "Oh, this movie's great!" So it was a big surprise movie where you expect little, you get more, and this was just as good. The only thing this did better, and I think just because of CG special effects stuff, the finale with the big monster dragon and all that was awesome, dude. Awesome. Every part of it, I was like, "Just kill, dude." Yeah, great movie. I give it a popcorn and 2, borderline popcorn and 1, just because we're just rehashing literally like shot for shot almost, right? But popcorn and 2, great movie.
I think that was Jordan's issue with me rating Lilo and Stitch a little bit lower. Is I was like, I mean, like I can't give it full marks. It's the same movie, but like that heart wrenching scene with Stitch at the bottom of the ocean it pulled on me, like it was intense, but I don't know if I can give it full marks. Jordan, you've never seen the original How to Train Your Dragon. What did you think of the live action?
Yeah, so I had little to no expectations for this, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved this whole movie. It shit on anything that they were trying to do with like the last season of Game of Thrones.
I mean, yeah, the dragons were cool, dude.
Yeah. I like the kid who's got the stats on every
Yeah.
dragon.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
that
And
guy.
was
That
Is
he-
dude's
that
funny.
Was
is that
dude
the kid from Modern Family? Is that Manny from Modern Family?
No,
No.
I thought it was dude from Deadpool 2.
It is the kid from Deadpool 2.
Is that
Okay.
who it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the little smart math kid from Deadpool 2. The girl character. God, I hate calling her the girl character, so I'm gonna look it up. How to
The girl one.
the
with
The
her
badass one?
with her 20-pound wig.
Nico Parker. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That thing it looked sturdy.
He's
Um,
30. Yeah.
Her
sturdy.
body frame is exactly the same as the animated character. It tripped
they
me
nailed
out.
her. Yeah,
I was like, yeah, the knees, the legs, like her
Yep.
shape. I was like, it
How
is
did they do that?
exactly the same. Yeah.
Well, excuse me, what interests me though is they made her a brunette. She was blonde in the movie. I wonder, well, first of all, the actress they picked, she would look strange in a blonde wig, I think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, they did a slight bit of effort to point out that these aren't all just regular, normal Viking warriors. These are the world coming together to be Vikings.
Oh.
So it's multi-ethnic, you know what I mean? So they made her brown hair so you can get around the fact that she's wearing dreadlocks, kind of braids. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
She is actually Nico Parker is her name, and she is actually a nepo baby.
Uh-oh.
Her mother is
Mary
Thandwi
Louise
Newton.
Oh.
Oh, she kind of looks like Thandie Newton. I love Thandie Newton. She's a
Who's that?
Westworld.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. She is from Dumbo, and she was the daughter in the first season of The Last of Us.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the one he has to off.
Yes. Yep.
Well, she's a cutie pie. She has promise.
Yeah. Good. She was great. Her performance in this, I liked her character. The evolution, the arc of her character was really cool. I feel like every character, had like a good arc going for them throughout.
I like
this.
the bully kid with his dad.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of
Don't
funny.
talk to me in public.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of funny, like adult humor stuff mixed in there. It has something for everybody. I echo that Josh's popcorn too.
Okay. I liked it actually. And let me tell you this, like the truth about going to this movie is I'm in the middle of this move and I'm kind of like, I'm not super stressed, but I'm a little stressed about the little things, I just want everything to go off without a hitch. And I'm going to see this movie yesterday and I'm like, I have no urge to go see this. Like, I don't want to go see this and I know I have to, and it's not in a bad way, Josh. Like, not like I don't think it's going to be good. Just like I have so much shit going on. I don't want to go see this. And it was like progressively lowering my expectations for the movie. And I sat down and I was so glad I did, because I actually didn't take out my phone the whole time. I didn't want to run to the restroom, but I had to. I knew when to go to the bathroom because it was very close to the animated version.
Yeah,
I did think that the dragons were awesome. The dragons were really, really, really cool. This one had great animation. Like, it was phenomenal. Even the sound mixing with the dragons, when they would touch the dragons and you could hear their fingers like rub across the scales. I thought that was magic, how they were able to move that in there, weave that in there.
Yeah.
Yes, the final scene, the finale is amazing. It's great. The dragon fights, the swirling. It's like they didn't spare an expense. Like, every dragon had very good detail attached to it. It was very cool. So overall, my review on this one was, it's the same story as the animation, but I will say that the graphics are phenomenal, and they chose the cast that was a spitting image of the characters, same as Josh just said, played in the animation. I would just say that, like, Stitch was a great movie, but it was taken away from because it was exactly the same. This one will do the same, but it will stand the test of time. This will be a movie that families sit down. We've had this a couple times. We'll just throw it on in the background, and you're going to get, Uncle Charles, I said dinner's ready. And he's like just transfixed by the 80-inch TV screen that you're playing the movie on with his beer on the back of the couch. Like, that's the kind of movie this is, where you're going to get caught up. We have to go.
Yeah.
Shut off the movie.
It's one of those, you're not sitting on the couch, you're standing in front of the TV. And
It caught your attention, exactly. So yeah, you know what? I'll go with you guys. You pulled me up to a popcorn and two. Great job by the cast, Josh. To go back to what you were saying, I did fully expect to see Jay Baruchel in it. Like I did think he was gonna do some cameo. I thought they were gonna do something with him because he was the voice of Hiccup in all the animated movies, and they never did. Like I kept fully expecting, like at the end, maybe he's gonna be riding a dragon or something. Nope,
Yeah.
nothing with Jay Baruchel. They just left him out completely. They're like, you have
That's
made
right.
your money. You've made enough money.
I'm sure he's very shrug about it. Like, I'm rich.
All right,
I'm gonna go eat some French fries and gravy.
Josh. You know who else made enough money?
Who's
Hot
that?
Rod.
Oh,
Hot Rod made enough money, just enough for that convenient amount.
danger!
So, Jordan, had you seen Hot Rod? You were on last week's show.
Yes, I definitely seen
Okay.
Hot Rod. Everybody has been introduced. If you did not get on the Hot Rod wagon at the beginning, you were definitely introduced by some guys you're hanging out with going, cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. That whole cool beans. Yeah, that thing. And you're like, what? You're like, what are you doing? You're like, what are you doing? What are you
like that?
talking about?
You like that?
Yeah, it's not nonstop, dude.
Like, what are you doing? And then, oh, you haven't seen the Hot Rod? Dude, go watch that. Yeah. Stupid.
I hate you. All right.
This is just one of those, like, Napoleon Dynamite-esque, like, random, like, the first time you watch this, you might hate it. You might absolutely hate it. And then it really grows on you. I watched an interview where Danny McBride is talking about just kind of the genius of Andy Samberg and his two Lonely Island buddies, and how they decided to bring him into this and all that. And it's really
Rico?
cool.
Was that his name?
Rico, yeah.
Danny McBride is Rico.
It's a cool movie. It's a lot of guys just there having fun, like riffing on each other. These SNL guys. One of my favorite scenes of all time is him rolling down the hill for days, just falling and rolling down the hill.
Yeah. I mean, other shows have done that. Other movies have done that. But I think this is the best version of falling down a hill.
Black Sheep was pretty good.
Yeah.
Did we have pudding in the fridge? There was no pudding in there, bud.
Absolutely stacked cast. Isla Fisher, woo, she's fantastic. Love her. Bill Hader, great movie. Just very off the wall.
Will Arnett.
I think this movie, especially today, if you're showing this to somebody for the first time, it requires a degree of prepping. It's kind of like a time period and place kind of thing that people would be like, huh?
I don't know.
What is this?
I don't know,
What
man.
is this? I give it a popcorn and a 1. Just for its creativity. Like, it's just kind of originality is what I'm going for, Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No,
Popcorn and
I love this movie. I say I've been drinking green tea all day probably once every quarter of a year. Probably once every 3 months. That will come out of my mouth. I'll be like, I've been drinking green tea all day, like just out of the blue. It could be for no reason at all. It's one of my favorite lines in like movie history. I've been drinking green tea all day. It's like, I don't know. You guys remember when Talladega Nights come out? Everybody was like, "I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey." It's in line with that. I've been drinking green tea all day. Like, I don't know why it like has that appeal to me, but I love that line.
It's so absurd, and it's just so weird. And that encapsulates the movie.
Yeah, no, it's a fun watch overall. Like the whole movie is a fun watch. And then I'm gonna put the ass woman of a lifetime on that man. All right, clearly has some issues with his stepdad, but if that's the standard, we're all a part of that. I think there's something like whatever.
Do you like motorcycles? How about chronically ill stepfathers?
Or the announcer, if it's illegal to get boners after that kiss, get me a lawyer. Like there's so many like throwaway lines in the movie. that are just stupid, like where when Bill Hader's explaining the acid trip and how he got the
Yeah.
ice skate in his head. Like it's
See,
just
that's what I say a lot. I say that like the way he's like, "Oh, this is really serendipitous." Actually, like I say that all the time. This is really serendipitous.
what he calls Hot Rod. He's like, I need you to drive me to the hospital. Not sure if it's serious or kind of an
Yeah.
outpatient thing. But no, it's a fun movie. Like Cool Beans, I think Josh, when we got you to watch this, when you hadn't seen it and you were telling the story last week on the show, it was because you associated the Cool Beans thing with like the balloon shop or something like that. Something
I
on
think
YouTube.
so.
And we were all like, no, it's from Hot Rod. And you're like, what is a Hot Rod? What
Yeah.
does that mean? And then you watched it. Obviously, the Randall Park. Is it Randall Park that's playing the character that does
No. No,
Who is that
I
guy?
don't remember. I don't know.
his name
But-
is Chester Tam.
Chester Camp. Okay, we
Yeah,
had a
name.
member of our group that was exactly like that, which made it even funnier. So
It was like,
like
yeah.
there's a lot of that will go on as well. You know, where we will just you can associate these personalities to people in your life. The guy random singing
Yeah.
karaoke in his room with the karaoke
Oh,
speaker
yeah.
on full blast. Like
To his
all that
dolls,
stuff's
yeah.
weird, man. Popcorn and two, not just for nostalgia, originality. Andy Samberg has really made a career out of this stuff. He strikes me as somebody that loves action movies, but knew that was not the path for him. Loves rap music, but knew that was not the path for him. So he just parodied everything. He's a Weird Al guy.
Yeah, for sure. I watched this with my big brother. He'd never seen it nor heard of it, but he's a fan of Sandberg, like most humans are, and he absolutely loved it. So first time watching it, zero context. He loved it to death, and he was really amped up about Ultimate Punch and the green tea. He loved that. What was another one that he loved? Who cares?
I've been going to church for 6 years. You gonna bring the demons out of me?
My hat now is totally my hat.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Josh. Sorry, that
I
just
love
popped into my.
how- No problem. The movie is very nondescript in like where it's set. Like it's obviously early 2000s, but it's kind of also 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, my brother was going nuts about the whoa, the scene with the riot. So
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Was that because of us?
so good. Yeah, and then what's his face? He's on the TV. Oh man, the movie's nonstop. This is a popcorn and two movie. I love it. This is, I would say, timeless, and your girlfriend probably won't like it.
That's fair. That is fair. Josh, you also accidentally did a tie-in. You did a little 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Did you realize that?
How's that?
Who's the actor that plays the father, the stepfather in Hot Rod?
Oh, I don't know. He played Zeus in that one show.
Ian
He's
McShane.
always the
can't-
guy. The John Wick dude.
Wait, Josh. Jordan has it.
Ian McShane.
What's his name?
Ian McShane.
Ian McShane. Yeah. No, he's in Ballerina as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's John Wick. You got it. Yeah. So you tied us in. You gave us a little tie-in with your drunk classic. So
Can't stop,
good
won't
job
stop.
on accident. Now, Jordan had to watch our drunk classic last week. He didn't quite make it to Ballerina, but Jordan, what did you think of House Arrest?
Yeah, house arrest. You sold it as like what is her name? Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's like, not like super
Barely in the
this.
movie.
Barely
Yeah.
in it. Yeah. Her character makes absolutely no sense too.
Yeah.
I
just
sold
have
it as
really
this is
high-
when I fell in love with her, Jordan.
Okay.
She's 10 years older than me. She's 18 when she's filming
Yeah.
this movie. And
I
this is the first
really-
time I'd ever seen her. And I was like, that is easily the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And I have a mother.
I had really high expectations for Jennifer Love Hewitt's role in this film. No, there's there's a lot of guys with the worst voice you've ever heard in this movie. It's all of the guys from like the 90s, 80s that
Yeah.
have the worst voice you've ever heard.
You're only missing that one guy, Iago from Aladdin.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh gosh, now I can't think of his name.
Godfrey.
Yeah, Godfrey.
Yeah. And holy crap, that is Ben Stein. That's a blast from the past. Remember, like, Win Ben Stein's Money? Absolutely
Yeah.
love that.
Yes.
A bunch of really unremarkable young actors besides Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean,
yeah, to where,
whatever.
like, if you saw her in this movie, you're like, okay, that's the one movie she's ever going to be in, because she just didn't really, like, she was beautiful, but didn't really, I don't know. Um,
Pop. She didn't
Divorce.
pop for you.
Yeah, Divorce is such a 90s central conflict of a movie.
Hmm.
Like, it's like now it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, because everyone was getting divorced and it was all over Oprah. It was like a huge theme of the 90s. It was like
Yeah.
on every
Yeah.
sitcom. Divorce! Piano starts playing.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, just the scenes are just ridiculous. All corny cheese 90s stuff. Let's do something different. And they start dancing and throwing plates and stuff. It's just like, what are we doing? Right?
Having the
parent-
best time ever.
the parents are making out while the kids are getting arrested and the cops just stop to watch them. It's like, what is this? But I mean, like, I was thoroughly, like, pretty locked in to
Yeah,
this
and they
movie.
haven't, I'm sorry, they haven't had a toothbrush in 4 days.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, go on.
I was pretty, like, focused on this movie. Like, it had me in it, waiting to see, like, what happens next. A little bit begrudgingly at times.
Mhm.
And this is a popcorn movie, but, like, I didn't hate it.
No,
I didn't hate it.
yeah, same as me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just, I don't know. I was really entertained by it again. And again, like, did you see it through a different lens as an adult than you would have as a kid? Because that was a large part of Josh and my conversation around the movie was like, it's a different movie when you're a kid than when you're an adult.
If I saw it as an 8-year-old, I'd be like, this is fun.
Yeah, I'd be like, this is awesome. Yeah, I would have loved this movie when I was a kid.
Right on. Yeah, no, I wanted to harken it back. I'm trying to do a thing. I don't know if you guys have caught on in 3 years, but I try to bounce like 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. That's what I try to do, and I try to switch up the genre a little bit. So I was looking for a 90s pick, and I was like, you know what? Let me just throw this one out there. Let's see if the boys like it. Let's see if the band boys like it. All right. So Josh, you got one in this week, and you felt like it should be a
Classic killer. Yeah, a classic killer. Maybe not for you, but definitely for me, because I am a massive fan of the Coen brothers. Almost all their works I love to death. And this is definitely up there with the top 3 of their works, in my opinion. Coen brothers did a movie called Burn After Reading. If we're talking about accolades, I think it's probably Brad Pitt top 5 performances also. John Malkovich, top 5 performances also. George Clooney, top 10 at least. This is a great movie, and it's so stupid. Have you guys seen it?
No, I've
I
always
have
heard
seen
it's
it.
bad. Honestly, I've heard, like, from people like, oh, that movie's weird and kind of stupid.
Oh, no,
So-
they're wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
So Jordan in pre-production, Josh, and I know I've seen this movie. Like I'm 100% positive. And I was telling Josh, I was like, I think it was just so unremarkable. I can't remember anything about it. Like
Yeah,
nothing stood out to me.
for
So
smart people.
Josh, Josh, go in the attack.
Sorry. Jordan,
Tell
your
us
friends
why
are
it's
dumb.
great.
Your friends didn't graduate college. They're just dumb. Neither did I. Oh shit, never mind. So yo, this is a funny ass movie, and it's like the Coen brothers movies tend to be most of the time. It's so dialogue. It's so character. The plot is almost irrelevant, like The Men Who Stare at Goats, like Lebowski. Like, it's not about the plot. It's not about what happens. Literally, at the end of this movie, J.K. Simmons is like, what did we learn? And the guy's like, I don't know. Me neither. All right. And then that's the movie. Like, there's so much happens, but nothing happens. And it's like these general plot that doesn't even matter. 2 idiots find what they think is covert secret information. They try to make blackmail, get money off of it. Doesn't work out. People die. There's everyone's cheating on everyone. Affairs. It's people's lives get twisted up because of weird circumstances, and the way it unfolds is absolutely hilarious. It's faux CIA op stuff. Everyone thinks there's a CIA operation going on, and there's nothing happening. It's just so hilarious how nothing the movie is. And it's maybe you didn't like it,
And this is
well,
why I couldn't remember a single thing from this movie.
but I mean, this is my fourth, fifth time watching it, and every time it gets funnier. It gets funnier and funnier. John Malkovich, who's not one of my favorite actors, he's just like an actor. He's so good in this with his delivery. This is a perfect example of his delivery being hilarious on accident, but on purpose. I don't know. George Clooney's
No,
great.
I love it. You're right. John Malkovich is great. Like the nonchalant, like witty banter that he can bring to a
Yeah.
scene, or
Yeah.
that like very casual sarcasm that he tends to pop off with in
Yeah.
his role. Like I like it. Like honestly, Cyrus the Virus was a stretch for him because in most other things, like he has like this really cute, witty, like well thought out, almost
Yeah.
methodical way of delivering his lines.
Yeah, I don't know if that's on accident or on purpose, but just the way he is great. But anyway, who cares? This is a popcorn 2 movie for me. I think it's up there with timeless classics. It's on my probably top 200 list. I'm just making things up now. Poppin' 2.
Yeah.
Pop and 2. I watched a film that you already reviewed, Jordan. I watched In a Violent Nature about the movie from the lens of the killer, where he's murdering
yeah.
people. He's
God.
brought he's brought back from the dead because jerk boyfriend finds a necklace in a cabin and gives it to girl, which reawakens the spirit of abused child that's now like a Jason Voorhees killer. And Jordan, you like, I think you gave a great review when you said, look, they really go for this aspect of we're shooting this through the lens of the murderer, but they pull away from it way too much. Like I don't think we got enough of it. Like they do just like 45 minutes of it kind of, and it's kind of like he's it's a voyeur. It's killer porn. You're just like, I'm gonna kill these people, and then there's not really a lot of rhyme or reason to the way he's killing people. Some of it's just like for gore porn, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the yoga girl. Do you remember that kill?
Yeah. It was a pretty, out there kill. Like they really went for that one. Crazy stuff.
Yeah,
there.
but also the way she just freezes.
Yeah.
Like it's like what are we doing? Like that doesn't make any sense
This whole
at
movie
all.
what are we doing?
Yeah, like so many scenes. I'm like, that makes no, like, why would they do that? Why would that be the choice? Or like the guy with the gun that drops the gun in the cabin right away. I was like, no, like shoot him. Like literally, like why did you drop your gun? You had him. You turned the corner, he was there. You have a gun. Why did you drop the gun? Like a lot of it is just silly. I don't know if it's outdated. I think it might be a fun film to watch when you're really drunk and you just want to see gore porn. But that's what Terrifier is, I suppose. Like, right? That's what Terrifier is.
Yeah.
So it's not as good as that. It's not even as good as Hatchet, what I had you guys watch for a drunk classic last year.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just it's just a throwaway. Like it's not even funny, some of the stuff that happens. I would say there's one cool death in this whole movie, this whole horror movie shot from the perspective of the killer, and that is when he paralyzes the sheriff's deputy. Like that was the coolest thing in the movie, where he just like snaps his spine and then drags him off. Like that was it. Like that was the coolest kill in the whole movie. Outside of that, like a lot of it is just like you said, we're really going for some stuff here. Like we're just really going for it. Not a lot's gonna happen outside of that. We're gonna show you what a killer sees, and we're not gonna do it well at all. We're
him just
gonna do a
trudging
very
through
poor
the
job.
forest for like 30 minutes of this movie. It's just him walking slowly through the forest.
Yeah, and the voices are very muffled. You have to watch it with subtitles on to hear the dialogue that's actually happening in the background, because they really muffle like the voices so much. I'm like, okay, I get what you're going for here, and I understand the artistic aspect of this film. However, if I cannot hear the dialogue, I cannot be invested in this film. Like, there's not enough visually going on. You got me staring at some trees and some leaves on the ground. I need to at least hear the dialogue. Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Less than that,
Bing
yeah.
bong.
I think I gave it
Jordan.
less than that. Yes. I watched something that you reviewed last week. I watched Predator, Killer of Killers. And I was dying to see this, and I loved it. I'm
Me too.
a sucker for Predator.
Predator's
I have
great.
nothing but
He's one of the
great things
coolest.
to say about. I loved Prey. I thought it was excellent. Not like perfect, but I thought it was a great entry. Yes.
Stand by for Josh's review of Prey and Predator Killer of Killers next week, because I've told him he needs to watch both, and they're free on Hulu.
Did you
Okay.
ever watch Prey?
Not yet, dude. I will.
Oh, good movie. Predator Killer. I liked. This is like somewhat of an anthology. Like there's 3 separate stories that are told in this. I thought it was going to be like a short series, but it's a movie actually. And I liked each individual story told for different reasons. The Predator, different predators, each one with different kind of weapons and stuff. They're cool. Okay, really cool. The animation is fantastic. The only thing is like the ending. They're not getting away from that. They're not surviving that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, without spoiling too much, that's not happening. Okay. Trained Black Ops soldiers in the original Predator movie, like a whole team of them, couldn't take one down. And you're telling me that no, the king of the no.
Also, the era that they're all from, it doesn't
Yeah.
make a ton of sense for them to be able to do what they do to escape. So,
Exactly. It's a lot. The ending is very, very far-fetched. But then again, it's an animation and it's all
Yeah.
pretty far-fetched. Like
Yeah.
the pilot guy stuff, especially a lot of the stuff he does while he's in his plane is like, come on. No,
in my review, I told Josh that was my least favorite part of this series was the American.
yeah.
Like he was my least favorite.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair. So I give Predator Killers a popcorn in 1. It's super. I thought it was entertaining. Yeah,
I think I gave it
like,
2. I think I gave it a pop 2. The animation was amazing. Like, did you like the
Amazing.
animation?
Amazing. Yeah. No,
And it
just
gives you a
like the
tie into
whole-
Prey. Like, it also gives you
It
a tie into
does.
Prey.
It does.
Like,
You
the
want more. I
first 2
want more.
stories. Yeah, the shield and the sword. That was great.
Yeah.
The sword, I had to rewind a couple times because the animation was so beautiful and so quick that I was like, did I just see what I thought I saw? Like, and I had to rewind it and rewatch the scene really quick because the animation's just boom, 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 boom. And you're like, what is happening?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic. You know, again, the way that they tie in the American into the end is just like, why? He's just, he's a nuisance.
Wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. He's a kid from Nebraska. What are you going to do? You got to give the kids from Nebraska a shot here. Just like I had to watch Blockers, and I'm so sorry because if we, as long as we're going to do this show, and I'm going to do this show as long as you guys want to do this show, and the viewers, you will come. You will love us eventually. I know you will. I know you probably already do. But
This is my last episode.
But I watched Blockers with John Cena, Leslie Mann, Catherine Newton, John Cena, like just a ton of people. What's
John
that?
Cena. No, I'm just kidding. You said John Cena twice.
Oh, did I? Did I?
It's because you didn't see it on your list.
It's hard when I'm reading at the same time as I'm delivering the cast. You know who's a great character actor? And I'm going to butcher his name, but he's in a lot of things as a character actor. Ike Barinholtz.
Ike Barinholtz,
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's like in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's in this. He's in like random TV shows. He's such a good character actor, and he's so funny. I think he's also in like Sisters with Amy Poehler and Tina Fey.
He's also a Jeopardy champion.
Oh.
Is he?
Yeah.
Like he's so funny in this as like the estranged father that's like just along for the ride, and like how he starts out as like, no, we're doing this. This is wrong. We need to let our daughters become women and express themselves. And he's like, and besides, I'm not worried about my daughter. Why? Because I know she's gay. A father knows. And then when he thinks she's gonna sleep with a guy, like his whole personality changes. Like he does like a 180, and he's like, what? What's happening? But the boyfriend's parents. Also, I'm trying to find the actor in this that plays one of the boyfriend's parents because you've seen it. Oh, Gary Cole. Gary Cole playing the role of like the sex-crazed parents that they keep having to break into their house and they just do sex games all night long while the kids are out of the house. That is so funny. Like, what does he say? John, grab his balls. Grab his balls. Grab his balls. It's just like everything about it makes me laugh from beginning to end. Like, you guys want to grab a drink? You guys want to grab a drink? And then finally, like Leslie Mann acknowledges him, and she's like, "I think we have to grab a drink with this guy." And John Cena, God, I hope it's coffee. Like right away because they just dropped their kids off at school. I don't have kids, but so much of this is funny. Like it's just funny to think about being in those situations. So
Yeah.
I think this means we're friends now. When the kids are all hanging out, like the things you go through, and then you
Fedora
grow
guy.
apart.
Milady.
When you grow apart, yeah, my lady, yes. When you grow apart, and Josh, you mentioned the butt chug scene was a scene that stuck with you.
Yeah, I love Leslie Mann, like coaching him through it to start, and she's like, sometimes you just gotta relax and let it in. Don't fight it.
It's, when Ike's daughter is in the room, and she does end up being gay. Like the character ends up being gay in the movie, but she's trying to follow through because she wants to have this pact with her best friends on prom night. We all lost our virginity, and she's trying to go against her nature. And what's great is they tell the story perfectly. I think I really do think they tell the story perfectly from three different perspectives of and well, three plus two, right? Three different parents, three different teenagers, and they do
Yeah.
a great job of telling these perspectives. But the guy when he loses it, and he's like, I know we didn't actually like do anything, but I just gotta say I feel different. I feel so different because he just loses it prematurely.
Yeah.
like like so much of this movie is so funny, and I do think that this is a movie that you could probably watch with like your teenagers as like they're getting older and laugh about it. Like
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I'm right or not, but because I don't have kids, but I think so. Like I
I
think
think it's right on the line, depending on what kind of relationship you have with your kids. Yeah.
yeah, stylistically, I think it's really funny. Like, so much of this movie. Yeah, her dad body slammed me through a table. Are you okay? Yeah, man, I'm fine. like, like a lot of it is great. Untuck your shirt. It's not that kind of shirt. It's gonna look stupid.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me. It's again the throwaway lines, the concepts, the outrageousness of it. Like when the car's stuck in the ravine, tilt back, everybody tilt back. I know we can fix this, and then
Yeah.
just falls forward anyway with them all in it. Like I'm gonna give this movie a popcorn and one, but I do think Blockers is a very underrated comedy that a lot of people should see. It came out in 2018. It is free on Netflix. If you just want to laugh like really hard, check this movie out.
Yeah, it's okay.
Quick
The only
laugh.
thing that bothers me is the hotel prom party.
Yeah.
Some things just don't exist anymore, and that is one thing that just doesn't exist anymore. I mean, people go to hotels and stuff, but like hotels don't play, dog. Like you're
No.
kicked
Yeah.
out. You
Yeah.
can't just
Yeah.
throw a party in the hallways of a hotel. I don't care if what city you live in.
Yeah. Not happening.
So Jordan, what was another movie you were watching this week?
I watched The Legend of Ochi. This is an A24 ass film. Um, pretty stacked cast. You got Willem Dafoe. I mean, I wouldn't say stacked, but there's some heavy hitters. Willem Dafoe, Finn Wolfhard of Stranger Things fame, and we are introduced to a new actress. She's kind of ambiguous throughout the movie. Like, is this a boy? Is this a girl? Her name is Helena Zengel. Zengel. She's like this whole movie's supposed to be like Swedish, so like the around the no, not Swedish, the Black Sea region.
Okay.
So something like that.
Was that like is
Eastern
that like
Europe?
Turkey?
Let me
The-
see.
Eastern Europe.
Yeah. The Black Sea is
You're
Eastern
good.
Europe.
Give your review. We got you. We got your
Turkey,
back.
You got what I'm saying. Bulgaria, Romania, that. All
Was that right? Did I say Turkey? I
Yes.
said Turkey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was right. All right,
Takes
go ahead.
place around there. In this fictional land where these monsters exist in the woods. It's very How to Train Your Dragon-esque. Like, oh, there's these monsters. They live in the woods and they're evil and they want to kill us all. And so Willem Dafoe leads this brigade of children, for some reason, children, to go and fight these monsters. He trains them, and his daughter wounds and finds a small baby one and befriends it, and then it gets very ET. from there. She's trying to get the little baby monster home to its mother, its family. The creatures are adorable. Cinematography is excellent. The dialogue is scarce. There's not much dialogue, and when there is, it's a very simple. Very simple dialogue. Her communicating with creatures, like she learns how, or no, it's introduced that she was taught as a child how to communicate with these creatures, so she can just talk to them. It's too much. That is where the movie is like, this is way too much. It's very bad green screen at times. But it's a very beautiful movie. It's very serene. The score, the setting, the color palettes, the everything. It's very calming. It's like almost like a therapeutic type movie. And it was
like a
cool.
journey.
It's a
Like the Calm
popcorn.
app.
I give it a popcorn and 1 on like its artistic artsiness. I thought it was fine. It's worth the watch. Yeah.
No pop threes this
Jordan.
week.
Yeah.
What's that, Josh?
No pop threes this week.
Nah.
No pop threes this week, but Jordan has a chance to give us a pop 3 right now. Jordan, it's your drunk classic.
Here's
That's
your
a lot of pressure.
chance.
That is a lot of pressure. I'm gonna go with a summer movie, a movie that screams summer to me. It's a sports movie.
Santa Claus.
No, it stars Ed Harris. Ed Harris? Is that his name? No, Wood Harris. Wood Harris. Yes, and Tupac Shakur.
Wood Harris.
It is called Above
Is this the Last
the
Boy
Rim.
Scout?
Above the rim. I thought we was about to watch Juice.
No,
That was a good one.
Above the Rim.
Above the rim.
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Marlon Wayans.
I've never
Wood
seen it
Harris,
either.
All that.
Cool.
Bernie Mac.
That's cool, man. Tupac was a good actor.
Yep.
All right, Tupac was a good actor. That's how he is still alive. But we also now have, look it up, Google it. There's a lot of theories that if you just like read the web, like Google things.
Do your own research. Be a free thinker, man.
If Tupac was still alive,
Research.
then he would have been killed.
Again. Let's go ahead and shout out our Butter on Top this week. It is a trilogy, and it is going to be 28 years later from Danny Boyle. So let's see how this goes. I don't know. I'm actually excited about it. I think the trailer is really cool, and I'm not a big trailer guy, but it's that British girl doing the countdown in the background. It just gets my blood flowing. Like I get like a little angsty whenever I hear her start counting down. So I do think it's going to be good. Josh, you look hesitant.
No. Well, I'm hesitant only because it just looks like Last of Us, but I skipped the trailer because I didn't want to be misconstrued. I like this franchise. I like how they took swings. I like how silly it was sometimes, how awesome it was sometimes. I think the opening of 28 Weeks Later is one of the greatest cinematic experiences ever. The opening scene. And then the stupid parts with the helicopter. Anyway, I can't wait, dude. 28 years later. Why not, dude? I can't wait. And I think Cillian Murphy's coming
28
back.
days later.
He's supposed to.
28 Days Later is one of my favorite zombie movies of all time. Sorry, Jordan, go ahead.
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming back. And then they're already planning like some other, like, I don't know if it's a next movie or some kind of spin-off thing.
Million years later.
It's called like The Bone Yard or The Bone Factory or something stupid like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, we appreciate you all. We hope to see you at the theater. Remember, we're giving you the streaming networks where you can watch all these. If you want to catch up on Josh's Drunk Classic Hot Rod, it is available on Hoopla. Support your local libraries. If you're going to go to the theater, we hope to see you there. You bring the popcorn. We got the beer.